Hey guys, what's up? It's Chris Daniel, and today I want to talk about how to make six figures without network marketing, okay? So I'm back. It's Chris, your project management certification guru, but I wasn't always the guru. Yes, I had a stint with direct sales and network marketing. So if you're anything like me, you're looking for a higher purpose in life. And if you're driven, that purpose continually evolves. And one evolution was network marketing for me. I remember when I was a credit repair consultant with a reputable network repair company. Can you believe it? Me? I had a dream. I really had a dream of going and making a lot of money. I put a team together. I had 5 on my team. And honestly, I believe most of them joined my team because they either, number one, felt sorry for me, or number two, believed in my vision. Now, I remember cashing those $500 checks, and this was on top of a $50,000 salary that I was making as a government employee. Look, sometimes I felt bad because my team members, they weren't cashing those same checks. They weren't earning that much yet. And I wondered, how in the world are the top guys in network marketing making $30,000 a month compared to my $500? At that moment, somebody asked me, Chris, why aren't you content? You make great money outside of direct sales. Now, after I'd reached a certain level, I realized what they were saying. It was true. It was never about the money. Direct sales taught me 2 things. Number one, professional development. People like Jim Rohn and Tony Robbins and Les Brown. Thing number 2, it taught me how to find your purpose. I learned quickly after that I'm supposed to be a consultant and a PMP expert. And I want to share with you how just finding that purpose really directed me toward my financial breakthrough. So I'm going to share my finances with you. Here, it all started when I graduated college and I went into the federal government. I went to school in Georgia. They moved me to Washington, D.C. And at 23 years old, I was an intern with a government agency here in D.C. making about $28,000 a year as an intern. Not bad for an intern for 400 hours. Right after the 400 hours, they brought me in, they hired me on the spot, brought me in, gave me a $10,000 raise, and I became officially a federal employee in just a few short months. So $38,000 wasn't bad at 23 years old, but it wasn't a lot. Look, I live here in the nation's capital. It's expensive to live here. All right. So right after that, I went through a couple of rotations and I went from $38,000 to $45,000 to $55,000 to about $70,000 a year. And I ended up as the director of training. After I'd gone through digital media, I ended up being the director of training for my agency. And right around that time, I learned about PMP and what the project management certification was. And my salary from $70,000 went from $70 to $88 to $96 to $112,000 a year at 30 years old. I kid you not, I was 30 years old making that kind of money. Now that's as a government employee right here in the nation's capital. Government employees are typically capped with what they can make during any given year, all right? They usually get 1, maybe 2 bumps, salary bumps a year, all right? But imagine if you took that same experience with your certification in corporate America, or nonprofit, or academia, or banking, the financial institution. You could kill it. You could crush it, right? So imagine if you took that same salary somewhere outside of DC, like Atlanta, or Charlotte, or Phoenix, or Dallas, or Houston, or Miami, right? All those major cities, lower cost of living, you could really blow the roof off, right? And if you work in an organization and you don't make that right now, it might be time for you to walk up to your boss and ask for a raise. And if you don't get it, rightfully so. You've been doing the job already. You've been doing it without the raise. So it may be time for you to transition to somewhere that truly, truly does respect the fact that you have your PMP, that you're about project management, and that you can really command that $100,000, $110,000 salary. All right. The U.S., the United States of America, they pay about $108,000 a year for qualified, certified project managers with 5 to 10 years of experience. All right, guys, I could know that you can tell I'm so passionate about project management. Look, there are only 656,000 certified PMs around the world. And I know that seems like a lot, but when you take into consideration that there are just over 7 billion people, that's less than 1%. I promise there is room for you with this project management certification. So if you would, do me a favor, head over to the website, onechrisdaniel.com. That's OnechrisDaniel.com, OnechrisDaniel.com, and download your free tip sheet to get you on your way to changing your life now.